So this is a sub-assembly for flow-through motors. And in this country, bypass motors have been very favorable because, you know, with small bag capacity and all of that, you don't get overheating and so on and so on. You don't get if you get a blockage in the hose, you can still overcome overheating. So over 50% of the machines we make would have bypass. And with a bypass, we don't do this sub-assembly. You can just go, you got to go straight onto the assembly for a different reason, which I won't show you right now. So we always prepare that where we have the shroud and the Sanaprene bumper mounted. It helps absorb vibration from the motor and also serves as an air deflector. So when we start, we have everything laid out at this first station, and we have the bodies already screwed together. And this is how we sonic weld the top part, and then we screw the fan shroud, which is a double wall, into here. This is how you would receive the products. You take them out of a large carton. It has 30 components in each one, and then you'd be set up to go. So once we have the bodies out, first thing we do is we take 2 of the handles and we just check it for the injection marks to make sure there's no sharp bits there that could cause any problems, but we'll do that for you. Then you take the rivets. There's 3 rivets that hold the handle on.
I'll just get a close up of the rivets.
Yeah, there's special rivets that pull up, that seal and don't cause any sharp edges on the inside. I'll show you what I mean. So they got a nice smooth edge. You can't scratch your finger, and they pull up really nice and neatly. Then you turn it over. We usually do 3 at a time on this station. Well, I'm just doing 2 at the moment. So it goes in there like that. Once that's turned over, we have the insulation out. So on the flow through, there's only just that one at the top part that goes in that area there. Then we take our gaskets, motor gaskets. We fit that to the bottom of the motor. And then
You turn it over and show me the bottom first.
we drop that in here. And I just line up. I have a little mark that I can see that's from the molding, and then I know that all the holes will line up. Put this one on. And then we just screw that with these screws here that you would get supplied.
Just hold up a screw for me. Okay.
On the flow through, we then put in insulation around the motor. We don't do that on the bypass. So there's 2 pieces go in. It just tucks in like that. That one tucks in there. Right. And then we just tuck the wires in. So I'm going a bit slower so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, we use a pin because we're going in blind. The back part, this is a disc for the flow through. It's different than the bypass. The bypass has a smaller little hole through there to seal the bypass motor. You just make sure that this is sitting right. And then the bumpers, they go in a certain way. Put the bumper over the top. Then the bottom cap goes on. Use 3 different screws for that. Once that's done. Everything's looking good. Everything's fine. This is the second station where we do the harness and everything, and then we grab a couple of the back supports, grab the machine. We usually put the serial number on because it's easier to put it on now. Take the back support, drop it in there, it locates. We use 2 35mm screws. This is the cable protector. We rivet that on right here through there. That's riveted into place. Then we put the shoulder pads on. Okay, there's a left and a right. You just snap into position like that. And you take that, and it just pulls up at the back through there. So there's no tools involved to replace them or anything like that. And on the other side. So there's the overlap side that won't go through this slot. And then that waist strap is the Velcro with the hook that goes on this side, slides through there like that. And that's got the loop on that side, goes through like that, fold that over like that. This is the filter bag support that locates in the center onto that little knob there. Then we put the filter in and take the filter bag, and then I'm store the lids. Take a lid. That's it. Machine is done except to put the cable on. So depending on what cable we use, an IEC cable. If we're using hardwired, well, it would already be wired into there. So we use this type of cable like that. We measure the length. Put it through the cable restraint. That's it. Now the machine goes to be cleaned, labeled, and tested. And you won't have that.